Ken Spector is one of the owners of HappyCow.com, the world's largest vegan and vegetarian restaurant and health food store guide. He has consulted for and worked in upper management for numerous companies including Microsoft, Hollywood.com, and EcoVision Packaging, and has interviewed thousands of celebrities, business executives, and prominent vegans on camera for a variety of outlets including Happy Cow. Ken speaks about vegan travel to audiences globally and recently completed an international Happy Cow speaking tour. I'm here with Ken Spector from Happy Cow. Hi, Ken. How are you?
Hi, just fine, Nafsika.
Thanks for coming on the show. Tell me, what is Happy Cow?
Happy Cow is the world's largest vegan and vegetarian restaurant guide and health food store guide. Mm-hmm. We also link to Airbnbs and a variety of vegan businesses, vegan shoe stores, bakeries, and other vegan businesses.
You just returned to the U.S. from a multinational speaking tour.
Yes.
What were some of the highlights of your trip from a vegan perspective?
There are so many vegan events happening throughout the world. That was one of the greatest highlights, was just attending these events from Kiev, Ukraine, to Oslo, Norway, to Tampere, Finland, to Warsaw, Poland. There's so many vegan events happening around the world. And what also I find really interesting is how many vegan stores have emerged. There's a vegan store in Montevideo, Uruguay, of all places.
Wow.
There's vegetarian and vegan stores. There's a vegan store in Poland, in Warsaw. You wouldn't think that there would be so many.
Sausages, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, most people think of Warsaw as a sausage capital of the world, but now it's becoming a vegan capital of Europe.
They're getting veganized.
Yeah, sure.
That's great.
Yes.
Do you have any tips for a person who wants to travel vegan style?
Yes, I would say one thing I like to talk about is garlic. Garlic, raw garlic especially, has an ingredient or a constituent called allicin, which will help colds. And I know people often get sick on tour.
I just pop them down whenever I feel something coming.
Exactly. That can help you with colds. The other thing is do your research ahead of time. Happy Cow is an incredible resource to do your research ahead of time and find where the vegan spots are throughout the countries that you're planning on going to. Also bringing a translate app and sort of keeping track of all the vegan words that might come up in a conversation. That's a really good tip as well.
I actually just used your Happy Cow, the website, to find a local vegan restaurant here in Long Island. So
Yes.
Just today. So it was really easy, very efficient.
Yes.
And I was amazed with how many restaurants were listed in the area, and it was so easy to find.
Yes, there are loads in New York.
What is your favorite country to travel to as a vegan?
Country, I would probably say, USA, but Thailand of all places.
Really?
Chiang Mai, Bangkok. There are so many vegan restaurants, and the food in Thailand is amazing, and it's really inexpensive as well. As far as a city goes, I'm going to have to say, other than cities in the U.S., I'm going to have to say my new favorite is Warsaw, Poland. It was Berlin, but I like Warsaw now. There's so many vegan restaurants in such close proximity to each other. Within 1 square mile in Warsaw, I think there are 23 vegan restaurants, which is crazy. You can walk to all of them. So Warsaw, Poland is a great place to go for vegans.
We were talking on the phone the other day. You were in Finland also,
Yes,
right?
in Tampere, Finland, where the sun wasn't going down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's a wonderful place. There aren't as many vegan places in Finland and maybe in Scandinavia, but it's growing everywhere.
It's growing, definitely growing. You haven't been to Greece.
No, I haven't been to Greece.
You
I have to go to Greece.
Yes. What trends are you seeing regarding veganism, vegan restaurants, and businesses around the world?
Okay. In 2007, there were 355 vegan listings or vegan restaurants.
How many was that?
355.
Okay.
In 2007. Okay.
On Happy Cow?
On Happy Cow.
Okay.
355 vegan restaurants. 2015, there were 3,248 vegan listings.
Wow.
The growth has been exponential. And I drew out a curve to show how the growth was looking over the past 7 or 8 years. And it's literally been exponential growth, and it continues to grow. After I left Poland, there were 3 new vegan restaurants that opened. I just left Poland a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So or Warsaw, and there have been so many new restaurants added to Happy Cow. We can't even keep up at this point. It's just it's become this massive growth spurt, which is happening still.
And it's amazing. It's global. I mean,
it's happening everywhere.
It's happening everywhere.
Even a place like Moldova, which most people I know have never been to. I'm the only person I know who's ever been there. There are, let me see here, there are three vegetarian restaurants. One is a raw food vegetarian restaurant.
Oh, wow.
And this is the most economically challenged country in Europe. So if Moldova can do it, the rest of the world can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
How do you see the future in 10 years?
10 years. Well, what I've noticed is that places like Berlin, Germany, there are now 51 vegan restaurants in Berlin, Germany, and which is amazing. What I'm seeing is that the restaurants are getting better in places like Berlin. Like the restaurants that aren't quite as good are closing, and you're getting more gourmet vegan restaurants. I'll give you an example. In Warsaw, Poland, there are now 2 vegan sushi restaurants. And the quality is amazing. And what I'm seeing is that in certain places, the number of vegan restaurants and businesses is going to grow tremendously. In other places, it's going to start to mature, and you're going to start to see better quality vegan restaurants and vegan businesses.
Great. And tell us your website again, just
Sure,
in case.
sure. It's happycow.com. That's our website. Then we have an app for the mobile site. We have an app for people to travel and to walk around with.
What's the name of the app?
It's just the Happy Cow app.
Happy Cow
for
app,
Android and for iPhone.
Perfect.
And it's perfect for travel because you can add trips, and you can log all of the restaurants that you've eaten at and write reviews. And we recommend that people actually write reviews and add photos to the app through the app and through our website to help everyone else to find vegan and vegetarian restaurants.
Amazing. Well, I'm definitely going to use it next time I travel. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Nafsika.
Thank you. We'll be right back.